Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you for joining me, your kid, Chevy P, every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for your Now Movement motivational moment of the day. I am your motivator. And I am so pleased once again that you are here with me in the village of power so that we could sit around the hearth of harmony, have a perspective cup of coffee, have motivation, have inspiration, so that we could empower one another, so that we could feel enlightened, so that we could walk through and obtain wisdom, courage, determination, and self-discipline on this journey called life. The last time we were together, my Living Well family, I talked about being folded and then molded, knowing that if you're going to be forged in fire, knowing that if you're going to be made out of steel and be the sharpest blade that walks into battle, that you're going to have to be placed in the flames. You're going to have to endure extreme pressures and heats. You're going to have to be flipped. You're going to have to be twisted. You're going to have to be placed back in that flame over and over again until your layers are thick enough to handle the adversity that you're going to have to do when it comes to cutting through, okay, the toughness of life, such as your shield or your bone, or for that matter, your armor. You're going to have to be prepared for all of those things. And so I hope you've been applying those skills as we have made it to this wonderful, wow, winning Wednesday. Because on this day, this rainy day, when Mother Nature has attempted to try to stop me from being great, I want to talk to you about your mental health, and that's it. Right now, I know a lot of things are going on, so that means a lot of your friends and family, whether you realize it or not, are in dark places. Please check on them. This is the time where radical revolution and evolution is happening. And so it may feel like you've lost two grandparents at one time. The pandemic was your granddad, and this social inequality when it comes to melanated people is like losing your grandmom. So it's back to back. So check on one another, please. Okay? Because there are a lot of people out here who were striving for excellence. The businesses opened up, and even in spite of being bailed out, and we put that in quotations, their doors did not open up. Okay? And so their will and their drive, their ability to look in the mirror and continue to love themselves has been associated with the thing that they decided to build, not knowing that there's more to be done, and that starting over is what is going to make them stronger. Encourage them, give them words of love and peace. I also want you to place under consideration that on this journey, and I was talking to a loved one about this yesterday, that death, whether we like to discuss it or not, is inevitable. This flesh that is around our bones is only temporary. So the clothes you buy, the cars you drive, the chains you adorn and wear around your neck and gleam like a freshly frozen ice cube, okay? All of those things, when they put you in the ground, you can't take them to the place that you're going where your soul lives forever. And so also put that under consideration as this village that we are in, this village of power, in this realm called Earth that we are in, is important, okay? You can't take this with you, so what impact are you making? You can't take this frame with you, and you're not going to be able to hobnob and touch real elbow to elbow when you get to heaven. So work on what's going on the inside so that you can shed your light on the outside and improve your planet and your world. But this morning is about mental health. It is about the depression. It is about the anxiety. It is about the worry of life, because no matter how good you're doing, you're going to naturally have those things, and that's okay. Doer, believer, endeavorer, okay? No matter what is going on, I want you to remember that you are a champion. No matter what is going on, I want you to remember that deep down inside, you are capable, even though your resources may be limited. Even though the world is topsy-turvy and helter-skelter, you can do this right now. You can dig deep. You can recreate. You can reinvent this wheel called life. You can start over from scratch. You can cry. You can put your hand in your heads and feel overwhelmed and confused. But what you can't do is give up, because right now, okay, we are assembling. There's a stage in all things where you have to storm You have to form, and then you have to norm. We've gone through a pretty heavy hailstorm. Okay, things are starting to make sense and clarity. And even though it might be a little bit of inclement weather, the sun of life is starting to come out. Okay, it is starting to crest on the horizon, and things will become normal again. And when you're in the normal again, that's because you decided to work right now. Guys, it is a wonderful, wild winding Wednesday, and it belongs to you. And I'm going to keep telling you that on this journey, in every session that we have, that you can do this thing called life. You can decide to get up now and change your entire existence by making a positive decision, not only for yourself, but your world on this day. I pray for your peace and prosperity. I know that your abundance is abounding. And I know that you're getting out there and you're doing everything that is necessary to work and move and be prosperous. Check on one another. Bless you guys. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time on Fantastic, Fruitful Fridays. Peace out.